Davlat.
Right, buddy.
So this is the noisy, this is the rear auxiliary belt frame off the Aventador.
Aha.
The grumbly one.
Yep. Is that the noise?
Yeah,
Sounds like
so
it's a kid's tractor toy or something.
The bearing's completely gone, mate. So we're going to try, this is 1,200 quid.
1,200 quid?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm going to try and repair it for him. Bearings in that have gone, so we're going to see if we can just service it. Take that pulley off,
yep.
Change the bearing, and this one as well. Now the first challenge I've got is this nut.
Doesn't look very accessible.
How to get that off.
Yes. I guess it's not meant as a serviceable item, is it?
No. So what I've done is I've put some bolts in the front of the pulley so I can hold it.
Yep.
So I can undo this castellated nut. Now this kind of socket that it wants is like that, which is the swing arm for my R1.
Okay.
But it's a 4-pin. So what we're going to try and do is use a pair of circlip pliers.
I like it.
Or a punch and a chisel, but that is...
Doesn't normally stop us.
How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? So can you see what what we've done now is made a set of mole grips fit.
Yep.
Because the chisel idea doesn't work. We've got a screwdriver holding the front of the pulley.
Just come around that way.
And then what I want to do now is get some good support on these. Are they long enough, mate?
So if the jaws are long enough. Just go across the two.
Should be alright, shouldn't it? Hold the support. Oh. I broke a bolt, didn't I?
Yep.
Ah. What about if I push a socket through? What size do you think it is?
12 mil.
Outside socket. Ready? Where's the fire can? Ow, that hurts my handsies. Oh. Yeah, boy!
Heat.
Come forward a bit. Rather be smarter than good looking. I have bent my mole grips.
Why?
Jason.
Yeah. Mr. Snap-on. Let go a minute.
Hang on, let me come around this way. That's got it.
It's all right. When I do it back up, I'll straighten them right out. Right. Don't touch that, that's hot. That's not moving!
Circlip?
No, that should literally just come out of the centre. Yourself?
Awful.
No. I don't want to go too crazy. Who's Fred? Right. In the words of the M539, it's time for a press conference. He is the one tubing star I really look forward to.
He's popping up everywhere because
Mate.
we've been talking about him, so
Yeah.
my feed's full of it now.
Is it?
Yeah.
You mean your phone's listening to you?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
So, what I have done here, dear boy, is I have collected some sockets that fit in the sprocket.
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm with you.
This is either going to work or it's going to go very badly. My maths all checks out, so it should work.
Okay,
Okay?
what are we doing as regards protection here?
What protection do you want? Ring of fire! Ring of fire! And it burns, burns, burns. Oh, that was close.
You're standing over here, I'm standing...
Oh, it's going. It's
Is it?
all right.
Is it going?
Yes, of course it's going.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. What are you doubting me for? Chicka, chicka, chicka,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Yes, the match.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I like you. Right, my circlip's out so I can go send her. That wasn't a scary noise.
Didn't like that. Oh, no, don't like that.
Too big. Too big foot to all. Right, that is bearing out.
Sweet.
I don't know what that actually means for the job.
You've basically removed something.
I have taken something apart.
Yay.
Come up, me bad boy. Right, this is where we ring our bearing supplier. I'll take off my shaded safety glasses. Yeah, there's no charge.
Yeah, well, Callum speaking.
Hey mate, it's Rick, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad mate, not too bad. If I shout a number, bud, can you see if you've got one in stock, please?
Yeah, go on.
63005. It's a 2RS.
It's a 63005, you say?
Yeah, that's what this has got written on it, mate. 63005-2RS2-WT.
I've got one in stock, but truthfully, it's not the best brand.
Okay, what is it?
It's Chinese, it's not even branded, it's a mark.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's these fail. They're renowned for failing where they are now, mate. So I'd rather have a good one if that's all right.
Yeah, so let's have a look, see what I can find for you. Give me a look around for you, mate, and I'll give you a back.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll give you a shout back in a minute anyway because I'll have another number to give you. I think.
Okay, it's just the one, is it?
It'll be one of those, mate. Yeah.
Okay, so, right, we'll do
Cheers, mate. Bye, bye, bye.
Cheers,
Bye. Right, let's have a look at this front pulley, Dav. So they're looking up the main pulley.
So they've got one that you don't trust in stock. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want like a scaff or an FAG or something like that. I don't want a unbranded because you just end up in the same. That's a good one in that anyway. It's a Toyo.
Yeah.
So we know they're bloody renowned for going.
Yeah, especially the work involved to get this out.
Yeah, you may as well. Right, so what holds that bolt in is that little hoe ring. So just put an O-ring down the bolt, like you see.
Yeah.
Oh man, that ain't coming out of there. That bonded cap. So what you're looking for is you're looking for a relief to bring the bearing out. So there's the seal.
Yep.
And then that's the outer race there. So can you see it's under the seat? It's under the. So you're like, oh right, well I'll flip it over and I'll get it out. Oh no, wait.
Same again.
Same again. So I don't know whether you can just see down in there. You can see a lip. Just a pointer that points at me, not the thing. So you can see that lip down in there all the way around. Yeah. And what they do is they sit the bearing in and then they glue the other part of the pulley on. So that's no good.
That's not very fair, is it?
But we can probably get one of them. So we need pulley. I need to get a new bearing. I need to clean that up. I need to clean that up. I need to take that tensioner off. We just need to file that back a bit where I hit it. I need to clean this up. So that's part, mate. So this is the good one. There's two. There's a tensioner, 2 idlers, and then the AC. So that's the good one. Yeah,
Smooth.
nice and smooth. But actually what's happening here is the bearing's locked up and it's spinning in the plastic. And you've also got all this corrosion all over it.
Not good.
So same as that one. So we'll get 2 idlers and I've got a new bearing coming, which is for the aircon drive, which is what the noise was. So it's just in the wash at the minute. So I'll go and get that back out. So we can just have a little butcher's now it's clean. So that's where the new bearing will sit in.
Yep.
Then the circlip sits in behind it. Sits in behind it, which will secure the new bearing in. Then we can press the shaft, the pulley through the bearing. I've just got to give this pulley this nut a good clean. But I think until I've got a new bearing, mate, there's not much more we can bloody show.
There's not a huge amount, no.
No.
But at least got to the root of the problem.
We've got to this bit. Yeah, I really want to get it done like this so we haven't got to buy a new frame because, like I said, a frame is, including the VAT, 1,200 quid. Oof. Then obviously you can buy the pulleys and that on top. So if we can, a couple hours labour to get it fixed.
Yep. You'll have a very happy customer.
And yeah, I mean the bearings is an FAG bearing, which is sort of the best you can buy, really. Yeah, Toyo bearing. So we'll put an FAG in, which is, but that was his complaint. That's his grumble. Right, mate. We'll have a bearing tomorrow, so we can piece that bit together tomorrow. Then.
Yep.
So all I got to do is press the bearing back in the housing, circlip on, press the pulley back in, and that'll be right as rain. And I'll just get hold of a pair of these as well. So see if we can get a pair. I don't think they're too expensive off Lambo. I think they're only about 30, 40 quid. So if they are, we'll just stick with Lambo. But I'll try and find a pair. But yeah, let's get a bearing tomorrow, and then we'll get this put back together.
Nice.
I'll read Pet.
That's one down.
Right. Next. Tea time.
Next.
Lunchtime.
Day 2. So for anyone who wants to do this themselves, that is the bearing. So we're just gonna press it back in the housing, press the pulley back on. I've got a pair of new pulleys and a tensioner and an auxiliary belt. So yeah, let's get back together. So the bearing's in, circlip's in, and then I'm just pushing the pulley on. So the only thing we've got to do is make sure that this isn't catching the thread on the shaft. So I'm just going to back it off and check it. So I've got a socket that fits in the old perfect there. And then my mole grip's in the back here. And then we'll just tweak it up. Well, you heard it before. There we go. Right as rain. 22 quid and some hours workings. So 2 new pulleys to go on the front and a tensioner. Jobs are going about, and then Matt can put it back in. So new assembly's built. So there's a new pulley or new bearing behind the AC pulley. So you saw me do that bit. A new tensioner and 2 new idlers. And they're on, and then we just got it back in.
So here we are in Victory Lane with Mitchell. We need an oil drainer. Boop.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go get oil drainer. Mush. Did he mow?
Did he?
Did he mow? Anywho,
Yes.
Aventador with its million drain plugs. You spend more money on drain plugs than you do on oil. Oil tank, oil filter, right? Then you've got to take off this support bar and this support bar so you can get to 1, 2, 3,
Don't step back.
4, 5 oil draining plugs.
5.
5.
Step back.
All right, I won't. That's not what I wanted. That's not an oil drainer. That's a bucket.
Right, anyway, we've gone off on a mega
We are
tangent with this one.
massive.
Can you all go away? Do my job.
No, we're trying to film you do your job, right? So
Do your job.
center Undertray off, which is what he's done. So we've obviously done all the auxiliary belt, everything at the back. So there's nothing from the top apart from the oil tank, everything you can do from underneath. So we've taken the 2 crossbars off, and then we can literally drain all million litres out of it. I reckon if you ran an oil tanker aground, it wouldn't drop as much oil as this will.
Do you want to start then, dear? Do you want to
What? No, I don't.
Well,
I employ you to do. I employ you to do the job. Why am I doing it?
A lot of liquid in there. Have you brought us the full drainer, Callum?
Why does no one? Why does no one empty them?
So what? I'm allowed to empty it.
You know
No, I don't want you to empty it. No one empties them in this place, mate. For starters. When was the last time you did it? I was the last one. So he's draining the crankcase at the minute because obviously it works on a scavenge.
So, what else is going to be done with this then?
Well, we fixed the problem. Now we're just going to service it for him.
Okay.
And then we are going to give it full inspection, give it a check over.
Yeah.
He said his stop-start doesn't work. Now, stop-start on these plays up when they have an error code stored.
Yeah.
And that can be for a whole host of reasons. So these get really upset if you let the batteries go flat. You then have to do like a gearbox. The supercapacitor can drain out. The gearbox gets upset. And you get fault code stored, so if you buy an AV, keep it on a CTEC. But yeah, we'll have a look to see if that's any of it. But yeah, we just go over it, give it a bit of love, and get it back to him.
Nice.
This sounds pretty gnarly, to be fair.
Is he coming to pick this up?
I think he's going to come and get it. Yeah. He said let him know when it's ready, and he'll get a tray in.
Okay, be good to have a quick chat with him.
Yeah. Oi, oi. You alright? Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, all good, mate. You alright?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you got some good, really.
Yeah, I got a birthday present for you.
Go on.
Car's all done, mate. You come and get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all sorted, mate. So it's just that it wasn't your engine, it was that little AC carrier bearing that we spoke about on the compressor.
You got to worry, haven't you? Oh, me and Chris just said we're going to stay in our lane and just send it to you. But
No, that's amazing.
great news.
All right, bud.
Did you have to buy a new cassette for it?
No,
or-
so I saved you 1,200 quid, and we just rebuilt your cassette on there with a new bearing and a couple of new pulleys. So yeah, it's saved you a load of money, mate.
What a birthday present.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I guess I'll jump on a train and
Yeah, come on down, mate. We'll have a cup of tea on Monday, and you can take your car away.
I'll see you then.
All right.
Thanks, Rick. Have a
No
great
worries.
weekend.
Have a good day, bud.
Cheers,
See you in a
mate.
bit. Bye, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Happy customer. Bosh.